Okay, now the form expert, we are going to get a grid of our form and we will start looking at the table in the HTML. So table are really useful way of setting out data kind of information to user in the sort of Excel supersede like manner. So let's take a look and let's see how we do it. So basically the first thing that we need to do is include a table tag to start off our table. So inside our body, let's include a table tag. Okay, and then within our table we have a table row tr tag which stand for table row. So let's include a tr inside this table, and then within a table row we have individual table cells, and those we don't using the td tag which stand for table data. So we should include td tag inside a tr. Okay, so let's say I want to create a table for marks score by a student in representatives of subjects. So let's say we have these first td. So let's say the name of the subject is math, and will include one more table data, and here I will include the marks scored by the student in the subject. So let's say the student has scored 75 marks out of 100 in the math subject. Now I will just copy this tr, and the second row I will write the marks scored by the student in the other subject. So let's say this time instead of maths it's bio, and the student has scored 85. So let's save this and let's see how our table look like. So this is how our table is looking, and you can say it's separate out our everything nicely, so everything is well aligned within the table. So, okay, now let's include one more row in our table. Okay, so let's say instead of bio, now the subject is science and the student has scored 91 mark in the science subject. Let's save this and see. Okay, there we go. That what a table look like. It's not much to look at, but in the next section we will see how can change the style by applying css, that is cascading style sheet, and get some really pretty well spaced our table. So I will just show you a couple of things that we can do within the table. So the first one is we can have a table head section, and then in our table head we might have a table row again. So let's include table head section. So we have a table head, and inside the table head we have table row. So basically in the table head you can give names to the column, like for example in my case I want to name this first column as subject and the second column as marks. So for that we can use table head, and inside the table row we are not going to use the td tag which we just did here, but instead of td tag we are going to use th tag that stand for table heading. So we will include a th to provide a heading to the column. So let's say the first heading will subject, and similarly I will include one more heading that will be marks. Okay, let's save this and see the changes. So you can see now I have two headings on my table, that is subject and marks. The styling is pretty much different as compared to the simple text which is present on the table. They are appearing as more bold, and also they are well spaced out. Okay, so now since we have a table head tag, now what we can do is can put all of this data of the table inside the table body tag. So what we are going to do is we are going to include a table body tag, and then all of these data we are going to put inside the table body tag. Copy this and paste it. Let's save it. You will not see any changes in the table, but it's just to make our code more readable. So let's just save this, and you will not see any changes. So now let's quickly recap. So we have a table head where you can provide headings to your particular column. Then we have table body, and actual data of the table will be stored inside the table body with the help of tr and td tags. Okay, so now you are pretty familiar with the HTML table. So in the next video we will look at one of the original innovation that lead to the web and that are called as links. So in the next class we will start off with the links. So see you in the next one.